Welcome back to the Winter Major Expert Division opening round, hole number 2. Here we're going to be using a Grizzly 7 plus and a King Slayer. So P3 side spin, 4 wind 4. However, you can play this with any P2 plus side spin 2 plus wind 4 ball. All right, we're only using 2 backspin, 2 right spin on the shot. The adjustment is P3 plus 5% max Grizzly 9 numbers. So even if you're playing this with a Grizzly 7 or 8, you need to use Grizzly 9 numbers in your app. P3 plus 5% max. So we're going to add spin to start. So I'm actually starting. I have a Titan equipped. You can't see it. That's so I have a good hard 2 backspin. 2 right spin, and then I'll pass up the 2 backspin line and then go back up just until the line goes away. So that way I always have the same right spin, always have the same backspin, and it gives me more consistent results. Once I set that spin with the Titan, immediately switch over to your wind 4 ball. That way, once you get set up, you don't have to rush and try and go back and switch balls. So switch balls, set your spin, switch. Well, basically, you should be starting with a Titan. But as soon as you set your spins, my recommendation is to switch to your wind 4 ball right then and there. With spin added, what we're going to do is set up for Grizzly 9. We're setting up at the top of the at the bottom of the +1. With the Grizzly 7 or 8, you're going to be set up at the bottom of the +4. And what you want is the tip of the ball guide to be touching this line that is 4 lines right of the hole. Or what I look for is the second dark green row right of the hole. We want to touch the right side of that, right? So it's a pretty easy setup, pretty easy spins to set, pretty easy to set this up. Just make sure that you're getting it as close to touching that line. If you're crossing the line, you're most likely going to miss it a little long and a little left. If you're short of the line, you're most likely going to miss it a little short, right? Once you get set up, that's again at the bottom of the +1 for Grizzly 9 and the bottom of the +4 for Grizzly 7 or 8. You want to pull this with a slight 1159 flicker, but honestly, it's kind of the pull is supposed to be as straight as you can, but basically what I look for is if it's kind of all over the place, I favor a 59 flicker over anything 01 here, right? So we're not trying to pull any 59, but one more flick to the left than to the right is okay. You know, just avoid any 1201. No overpower, no underpower, no curl. There are some wind strength tweaks that I recommend. And so it's like this. If your wind is between 6 and 6.4, then I recommend that you minus 0.1 from your adjustment. If your wind is 6.5 to 7.0, there is no change. And if your wind is 7.1 to 7.7, I recommend that you add 0.1 to your adjustment. With that being said, the rings are kind of small. It's not the easiest adjustment. We're pulling down into the water and it kind of hesitates when you adjust it. So you know, what's a 7.6 ring pull to me might look like 7.5 or 7.7 to you, right? So those are the tweaks that I need for what I'm doing, and I'm trying to pull it as straight as possible. All right. It is a tough drop. Don't harp on this one too much. I do recommend you practice it at least once or twice just to get comfortable with the mechanics of it. If you need to change your offset slightly to work for your pull angle, then do that. And then its opening round is going to change, and it's a tough wind angle. So tough shot, definitely a good chance at a drop, but very pull angle dependent. So practice it, and I wish you the best of luck. Hope you get the drop. We'll see you on the next one.